Good afternoon, Pinelands Presbyterian. This is Pastor Aldo. I just want to give some helpful clarifiers for our first All of Us Together service on August 30th at 10:30 a.m. here. We're going to be worshiping outside, so there's going to need to be some direction. So here's the first thing I want to say as you come here on Sunday, is that this sanctuary will be streaming the outside service the entire time. The worship and the preaching will be streamed on the inside, and you would park here and make your way on the inside if you would prefer to worship with the air conditioning. The difference with the inside is that it is streamed from the outside live. You will hear and see everything. It is air conditioned, obviously, and there is a limit of 50 people, and it is masked the entire time on the inside. Now we are reopening Sunday school for children, which will not be where it normally is in these first few rooms. There's too much things being set up there with equipment and also noise. So if you are putting a preschool age kid or an elementary school age kid, we are not starting the toddlers and nursery yet, just preschool and above. You will walk all the way down that sidewalk, and at the end there will be two rooms in the back on the left. Here's another thing that's really important to consider about Sunday, August 30th and worshiping with us. If you would prefer to remain in a vehicle, meaning you want to sit in the vehicle with the windows down and the AC on or not, meaning you want to open your SUV trunk and sit there, you will be able to drive on this part of the property. Now here we come here, you're going to drive on this part of the property, go around the back, and there will be people that will designate spaces for you who want to be around or in your cars during the worship service in the back part. So that's pretty much how it will go down. You will come here, you will either make your way here for inside worship. You will either, if you want to stay in your car the entire time, you will make your way this way. And if you have kids to bring, you will make your way all the way down to the end. Alright, now what I want to do here is just give you a little bit of an idea of what it will look like for you to be in this area. First of all, this is where we are going to worship outside. This will be where the band is. This will be where I preach. And in this middle area, we are going to have two larger tents where we will have seating provided in those tents. But there's other ways for you to be in this area. We already talked about the cars in the back. We just added the tents with some chairs and seating. You see that there's trees over there with shade on both sides. All of this is places where you could bring your own seating, your own chairs, beach chairs that are comfortable, and you can just plop yourself with your chair in natural shade. So you'll have some people that would like to be in a tent where there will be seats provided. But if you're seeing this right now and you think I would not want to be under a tent, I would not want to be in a probably just more regular chair, you think I would like to bring my own chair, then you see these spaces and you would probably bring a chair in one of these spaces. But maybe you are a different person. You're saying, I don't want to be under a tree. I don't want to be under a tent. Then you have the rest of this area where you could bring a chair, you could bring an umbrella, and you could bring a small tent and set up. So you can be under natural shade with your own chair, you could be under large tents with provided chairs, and then you could be anywhere in this area with your own chair and your own shade. And that's pretty much how it will break down. Now there's a few rules that we have out here. The first rule is that masks are not required outside in this area so far as you are social distancing. However, if you are going to be interacting closely with people, and we're talking primarily about the moments before and after church, and I'm talking about interacting with people that you are not familiar with. Obviously you're not going to worry about social distancing with friends that you are always with, or family, or you might not. But if you're not social distancing, you're not keeping a distance outside, then you will need to be masked up. So masks are not required in this outside space. But if you are not going to social distance, you will need to wear a mask. And we just hope that people will just naturally, intuitively get that, so we don't have to have those conversations. But that's the idea. So here's what it looks like. Think about the different options, scenarios, and be ready. And also, do not worry about what you normally would want to wear while you go to church. Now, this is not a beach, so we're not coming here as it is a beach, but it is outside. So dress appropriately. Bring a cooler. Bring cold drinks so you could be comfortable out here. So that's basically the gist and the lowdown, and we'll give you an email also giving you this in writing. So I really hope to see you there. It'll be really great for us to hear the gospel outside and inside, and yet we will be heard all over this area very well as well. So hope to see you there Sunday, August 30th.